market this week? Last week was an okay week. We had some crazy trades with the that Baidu news, or all Chinese stocks, Chinese related stocks. Um, I got the news of possibly being delisted. We got Hong Kong news also over the weekend. How China could possibly get sanctions on Hong Kong, or sorry, how the U.S. could place sanctions on China for their doings for Hong Kong. Um, let's see what other plays we have this week. I'm going through my order history right now. Apple, we averaged on twice on this, or at least I averaged on twice on this. Came out in profit on one time. Still holding a couple contracts. BA was a tough one. We had a solid daily breakout, and then we got faked out. Splunk was a huge winner last week for obvious reasons. See, I think that's it. FEYE was a loss because well, I mean we could have held FEYE. It could have been in profit, but I decided to cut the loss. It wasn't too bad of a loss. This is $160 loss, so not terrible. Yeah, and we swung space, D-Dog, Splunk. D-Dog and Splunk are a similar sector. They should keep running up. D-Dog flagging on the hourly. We should see a breakout as well. Splunk is my favorite play of the month for sure. We're gonna keep holding that. And the space is based on daily support bounce, so that's the reason why we took space. Yeah, so now let's look at the events for the upcoming week. Um, yeah, I should have made that document, the weekly document, but yesterday I had a pretty busy day. Okay, so and when I mean busy day, it's a whole day of eating pretty much. Like I'm so bloated right now, bro. I'm so fat right now. But yeah, let's see. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna have some the U.S. new home sales. I mean, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk over it now, and actually I'll post this link in the chat so you guys can view it. Um, but I'll post a document of this, so just like last week in like about an hour or so. But yeah, so Tuesday we have home sales. I don't think that's gonna be a um huge market mover, just like it never has been, to be honest. We're gonna have a couple Fed meetings, Fed talks this week. I'm gonna look into those, find those times, and post them in the document. Thursday we have unemployment, as we do every Thursdays. Um, we're also gonna have a lot of stuff regarding Brazil this week. So Brazil unemployment rate, Brazil coronavirus cases, because Brazil is the only big country right now that's cases are starting to explode. Like their cases are starting to exponentially rise. Yeah. And like there's no surprise there because the population density is really um tight, so no surprise there. Friday, a bunch of stuff worldwide, retail and inventories. Actually, I think I looked at a different website for these. Hold on. Pretty sure it was investing.com where I found last week's stuff. Let me find a link for that. Also over the weekend, suspended all travel to Brazil, which was a smart move a couple weeks ago, but you know, that's our president. Yeah, so I can't find the article right now. I'm gonna look through it in a little bit. So I'm not gonna waste too much time on that. I'm gonna keep this call short and sweet. The plan for this week, it's gonna be less volatile. Actually, it's gonna be more volatile than last week because of the U.S. They're gonna start aggressively um, aggressively pursuing China. So we're gonna see some more a lot more headlines. Um, but I think those headlines don't really matter, especially with states trying to reopen rapidly. Most states, I was reading an article on Twitter. Most states, by June 5th, most states and most cities, there's still some cities that are holding firm, and good for them. But yeah, so we're gonna start seeing optimism overtake the pessimism pretty much. SPY, well, SPY right now, if it was to open right now, it would be at 298, which is way above the 294 resistance, and it's right under the 300. So we could probably see a break in 300. A break in 300 is going to be huge. Break in 300 would probably put us back to where the market was slowly over time. So we could see that happening. But yeah, so we're gonna keep playing bullish. We're gonna play our technicals. Day trades are gonna be tougher again this week because of market volatility. And yeah, I'm gonna keep most of my focus in tech and software. I think this week. Um, I don't think we have anything else to focus on besides the tech and pennies. Any earnings this week? Not really. I'm looking at a bunch here. This is small companies. Ralph Lauren has earnings Wednesday pre-market. Bank of Canada or Royal Bank of Canada Wednesday pre-market. Neo, Dollar Tree, Burlington, Dollar General, TD Bank, all Thursday. Oh yeah, Workday Wednesday after hours. I'm gonna play that run up for sure. Also NTNX, we already traded this, but we could definitely yeah, I'll include all this in the document. I'm gonna post it in an hour or so. But we're gonna play Workday run up. Workday is exact same as Splunk if we look at the daily chart. Yeah, so Workday all-time highs is a mile away, but it's been running up, just like Splunk has. Splunk has been doing the same thing before earnings run up, and then boom, shot up to all-time highs. I don't think Workday will jump $70 after earnings beat or after the earnings, but I think they'll run up back to maybe 190s or so. So I definitely want to play Workday for that earnings run up. Um, CGC is on Friday. Weed. We're gonna keep holding artillery for that run up. The whole sector should run up. NTNX, another software company, we're gonna play that run up as well. Autodesk, ADSK. Let's look at their charts. Also software. Now this could be a potential. This could be a potential earnings beat to all-time highs. All-time highs are 210, 211. It's currently sitting at 195. So we could see a Splunk. We could see a Twilio type of run here on ADSK Autodesk. Um, but of course that's assuming they beat. Not all software has beaten, but the big ones have. So that's ADSK. Uh, oh, CRM and other software. Okay, so actually it's actually a big week for earnings. Wow. CRM. Um, let's see. CRM. Yeah, CRM, Costco, Zscaler, Okta, Vive, Alta, Dell, VMware. That's all Thursday after hours. That's a really huge day actually. These are big companies. Trip.com. Uh, yeah, so we can see. I think that Thursday is going to be key. Playing a bunch of run ups that day is going to be key. So we'll see that. But yeah, um, so that's going to be this week. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions, concerns? Trades you want to go over from last week? If any. Mark? Mark isn't. Yeah, yeah. Mark's the one that had like they had like thermal systems for airports or something like that. We traded Mark at like $1. It's at 226. That daily chart has room till about $3.10, and then after that 566. So we could potentially re-enter. Technically, it looks really good, so we could re-enter that. But yeah, Mark is a good one as well. I'll put that on the list. Yeah. Any other questions?
I'm good with questions, and I mean, like, me and Ryan are the only ones here, so
Yeah.
I'm good so far. Like, I'm looking back at the week and the trades I took. Most of them made sense to me. Everyone I got into like did pretty well, if not broke even at the end. So
Yeah, nice, nice. Yeah, that's the goal. As long as you do well, or at the very least, try and like break even, cut small losses. Over time, that's gonna help a lot. So, but
yeah,
yeah, it was a good week. We had a bunch of great trades. We had a couple of oops trades, but that happens.
oh yeah, it does. But everything looks good for me. So
All right,
yeah,
sounds good.
good shit.
All right, appreciate it. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Have a good day.